Hi, it's time for Street Talk, your voice and your views on the issues in the news. American peace activist Cindy Sheehan was on the show last week after her decision to stand down as the face of the anti-war movement. After her 24-year-old son Casey was killed in Iraq, Sheehan set up Camp Casey near U.S. President George Bush's private ranch in Crawford, Texas, as a demonstration against U.S. military policy. In what she described as a resignation letter, Sheehan wrote in her online diary, "Goodbye, America. You are not the country that I love, and I finally realized no matter how much I sacrifice, I can't make you be that country unless you want it." Many of you were eager to comment on Ms. Sheehan's decision, and our inbox was flooded with your emails and text messages. Ampelio in Texas respects and admires Cindy Sheehan and believes one day everyone will follow suit. It is too bad and shameful that the newly elected Democratic majority seemingly has abandoned her and the peace movement which she started. There is no doubt in my mind that time and history will vindicate her, and she will eventually be given the honor and recognition deserved. Feras in the Palestinian territories believes American troops are there for the wrong reason and writes, "God bless you and your son Casey. I just hope American mothers will soon realize that their sons are suffering and dying for Bush and his oil and nothing else." Andrew sent us a text message from Cape Town in South Africa offering words of support. "Cindy, your voice was heard across the world, and you have supporters here in South Africa." Well, Cindy Sheehan may have bought land and camped next to George Bush's home, but another protester, this one in England, has gone to a rather extreme length to make his point. British performance artist Mark McGowan has eaten part of a corgi, the breed of dog the Queen favours as pets, to protest against alleged mistreatment of animals by the royal family. McGowan set up a table on a London street and dined on the meat from a corgi in the hopes of drawing attention to media reports that Prince Philip, the Queen's husband, had beaten a fox to death during a hunt. Buckingham Palace declined to comment. McGowan said the dog whose meat he ate had died recently at a breeding farm and had not been killed for the purpose of the protest. To make the meat more palatable, it was mixed with apple, onion and seasoning, turned into meatballs and served with a salad. Well, Terry in Sydney, Australia believes the performer is contradicting his own principles. Doesn't this defeat the purpose? Why is he eating a dog if he's upset with the way people treat animals? It just doesn't make sense, and it's quite stupid, really. Joshua in Montreal feels it's a little extreme in getting the message across, but seems to think it might work. I wouldn't have gone about it the same way this guy did, but sometimes you need to shock people out of their stupor. Dominic in Paris believes this is just a publicity stunt. Who is this so-called artist, and what is artistic about eating a dead dog? This guy is just trying to make a name for himself and couldn't care less about animal rights. Now, are you a spelling whiz, or do you just type away and hope the computer will save you? Either way, I'm pretty sure you'd have a hard time outspelling 13-year-old Evan O'Dourney from Northern California. He just won the American Spelling Bee Championship. After enduring several rounds of grueling competition, Evan correctly spelt the word seraphine. Ever heard of that one? Well, apparently it's a medical instrument. Evan beat out Nate Gartek of Canada, who failed to correctly spell the word coryza. Let's take a look.
Seraphine. S-E-R-R-E-F-I-N-E. Seraphine.
You are correct. You're the champion.
Well, Evan, who was schooled at home, gets a $35,000 cash prize, a $5,000 scholarship, a $2,500 savings bond, and a set of reference books. No dictionary, then. Now, the art of karate is a tough one to master, but this young woman in this clip makes it seem easy. I won't be arguing with her, but I wonder if she eats with chopsticks. Get it? That's it until next time. Do keep sending in your questions and comments and point us to anything interesting or amusing for Street Talk. Remember, what you see here isn't necessarily the view of Al Jazeera, and some of the content's been edited, but for time and space reasons only. And that's the talk on the street.